Hello guys, welcome back to the news. There have been talks about a merger between the leading opposition parties to challenge the ruling All Progressive Congress in 2027. And yet, these talks has brought about so many other talks because a lot of people have waded in this very conversation. Now, the Labour Party reacts to Atiku's call for opposition merger. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're just joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The Labour Party has welcomed the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar's call for the opposition parties to merge and oust the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). Recall that Atiku, the 2023 presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), had suggested that the opposition parties should enter a merger to dislodge the APC from power in 2027. The former vice president made the suggestion while hosting the National Executive Committee (NEC) of the Inter-Advisory Council of Nigeria (IPEC) in his Abuja residence on Monday. The PDP flag bearer warned against the likelihood of Nigeria slipping into a one-party state. And reacting to the proposition in an interview with The Punch on Wednesday, the acting National Publicity Secretary of the Labour Party, Obiora Ifo, described Atiku's merger proposal as a good one that should be considered. Ifo asserted that every Nigerian who is interested in having a true democracy should give the proposal a good thought. He said Atiku's call is a proposition and every Nigerian should consider a good proposition that is meant to remove the octopus in power because they are not Democrats. And every Nigerian is interested in having a true democracy. What we have now is far away from democracy. So if there is a proposition from an opposition element to ensure that democracy is installed, why not? That proposition must be given a good thought. Anything that will make Nigerians witness democracy is accepted. And guys, we have it. Now the Labour Party seem to have considered the proposition of Atiku Abubakar. I mean, there is a consideration within the Labour Party on the proposition made by Atiku concerning the talks of wager between other political parties. So the Labour Party now have welcomed Atiku's merger proposition. And there we have it, my country people. The Labour Party, they have this welcoming thought of Atiku's proposition. Meanwhile, the NNPP also talked about this. They welcomed the idea, but they gave Atiku a condition. But now the Labour Party has also spoken, and they have also talked about Atiku's wager move. Guys, this is really a welcoming development. I mean, for the Labour Party to have this thought of considering Atiku's proposition is something that is very, very rare. It's something that we hardly expected would have happened so easily. But aside that, Peter Obi, the former Anambra State governor, had left ABGA for PDP before he went to the Labour Party because he knew the PDP would not give him the presidential ticket. That's why he left the PDP. If not, the other parties were still insisting back then that Obi was still a member of the PDP when he purchased the nomination form of the Labour Party. They made that argument, but those arguments ended in court because they were using those things to pin on P2B that P2B was never a true member of the Labour Party. Obi only came to the Labour Party because he wanted to become because of his presidential ambition. And there we have it. The NNPP Rabiu Kwangwaso also was a PDP chieftain who left the PDP for the NNPP. So you see these two opposition parties, the PDP, the NNPP, the Labour Party, they are more related because most of their leading characters, I'm talking about Rabiu Kwangwaso and Obi, they all emerged from the PDP. They are all coming from the PDP. So to these political parties, it makes sense that Atiku actually brought up this proposition, and that's why they are considering it, because the two political parties who have reacted to these talks of merger is the NNPP and the Labour Party, which their presidential candidates have emerged. They've all emerged from the PDP. They all left the PDP for their various opposition parties. And there we have it, my country people. Other people have been talking about how the APC, how the PDP and other opposition parties should come together and form a strong opposition against the APC that would stand, a force that is stronger than the APC, a force that can withstand the APC. So even one of the PDP chieftains had implored on the PDP to bury the hatchet, to bury the dispute between themselves, to carry out this major plan. That it is best that they restart and start up in another new way to avoid mistakes in the future. Because before the 2023 elections, there were talks of merger, but it never played out. It never worked. It did not even work at all, because those presidential candidates were full of, greed. All of them wanted to be the president by all means. They never knew that the APC had a stronger force ahead, and that was how the APC won the elections. So my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. This one wey be say the Labour Party dem don talk say wetin Atiku talk no be lie o. Say Atiku talk through something o. Say e no get as e be. Say the Labour Party and the PDP, they actually need a merger so that they can withstand the force of the APC. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you.